With the many varied amusements and diversions of Southern California to occupy one's attention, it's no wonder that last Sunday's playoff game was simply another good time gathering of LA's Sunshine devotees. And while the Rams were not likely to experience the loyalty bordering on the fanatical, typical of other NFL cities, their act was certainly good enough to draw 80,000 folks to the Coliseum for a relaxed afternoon of football, frisbees, and fun. But for the visitors' head coach George Allen, fun comes only from one source, and that's victory. But standing between the Redskins and their championship aspirations were the Los Angeles Rams, a team with an off-and-on offense and a rock-ribbed defense that, unlike the Redskins, had precious little successful postseason playoff experience. And it didn't take much time for the Redskins defenders to put the Rams on their tiptoes last Sunday, and they did it through intimidation. First by number 55, Chris Hamburger, and secondly by the helmet-wrenching hatchet shots of number 27, Ken Houston. But just as the Redskin defense was initially strong, so too was the Ram defense, led by number 85, Jack Youngblood. The best way, however, to understand the nature of the battle is to watch Billy Kilmer's expression as he loses a race for the sideline sanctuary. Right after Billy took his lumps, Ram quarterback James Harris got things together with a juggling pass connection to number 29, Harold Jackson. But the real nits and grits of the Ram drive was this Harris to Jackson combo that just barely squeezed through the Redskin zone. A super slow re-examination shows that, 1, there was never any doubt about the target, and 2, thank God number 37 Pat Fisher missed with his right cross as the Rams rifled themselves to the Skins' 14-yard line. 2 plays later, Mr. Harris set himself up again and pitched a first blood strike to number 80, Bob Klein, for a 7-0 lead. A replay shows the fantastic protection the NFC's number 2 ranked passer got on the play, and Mr. Klein crossing from his split position to outmaneuver number 23, Brig Owens, for the score that concluded the 82-yard drive. Seven points wasn't much to the NFC's highest scoring offense, however, and Billy Kilmer quickly countered with a 41-yarder to Charlie Taylor. At the 18, the drive stalled, and from there Mike Bragg punched through a 35-yard field goal that made it anyone's game at 7-3. With the start of the second quarter, a collapsing pass pocket caused Billy Kilmer to commit a turnover. And suddenly the Rams were in point production position at the Skin 38-yard line. But the Redskin defense, led typically enough by Chris Hamburger, shut down the Rams' heralded running game, and soon the Burgundy and Gold were in position for yet another series of offensive attacks. And on his first play, Billy Kilmer reached long for number 46, Frank Grant, whose broken stride cost the Redskins a touchdown. Following Grant's missed opportunity, Redskin defender Pat Fisher came down with another James Harris interception, and Ram coach Chuck Knox was almost beside himself as he envisioned his would-be halftime lead dissolve. But it wasn't easy for the Redskins, as twice Larry Brown explosions were harnessed short of pay dirt. Finally, however, number 44, Moses Denson, powered into the Ram end zone to lift the Skins over the Rams 10-7. A closer look at Denson's run shows the kind of pile-driving determination it often takes to score. And with all the playoff marbles up for grabs, both teams knew that the second half would be the most important 30 minutes of their football lives. As the second half began, the Rams began changing defenses and personnel to fluster and frustrate the usually unflappable Redskins. While the hard-hitting Rams bludgeoned the Redskins, the Los Angeles offense found the over-the-hill gang, and particularly number 27, Ken Houston, as pleasant as a punch in the face mask. However, it was a fumble by reliable Larry Brown, number 43, that paved the way for a second-half Ram renaissance. The turnover seemed to spur the Rams' forward wall, and they began to blow out the Redskins down deep for Jim Bertelsen. But the powder blue skies paled for the Rams when a James Harris touchdown pass to Bertelsen was voided by an offensive pass interference penalty. The mistake cost Los Angeles a touchdown, but 2 field goals by David Ray gave the Rams the lead for the first time since the first quarter, 13-10. While the Sunshine Supermen gambled in the heady glow of a 3-point advantage, the Redskins gambled and slipped an old dog-eared joker into the deck. Sore-kneed and stiff-armed Sonny Jurgensen replaced Billy Kilmer, and he had but 15 minutes to turn defeat into victory. Marshaling all his skills and summoning up the competitive juices, Sonny sliced through the Ram zone as easy as pie. But the bloom on the Redskin rose wilted before the looming specter of Isaiah Robertson, number 58, who laid Washington's ambitions and Sonny's sturdy right arm to waste. Rushed hard, Jurgensen offered up the victory balloon that was snatched away by Robertson, who partied 59 yards to the clinching touchdown. On one big play, Isaiah Robertson stemmed the burgundy tide and vaulted the Los Angeles Rams into the first title game since 1951. It was a glorious triumph for a team that was given little chance to defeat a team that humbled them just 2 weeks previous. Although James Harris had not fully refuted the criticism that gushed and spewed and demeaned his abilities after the John Hadle trade, he could lean on the arms of Isaiah Robertson and the rest of the formidable Ram defense in time of stress. While the young Rams are a team of many tomorrows, there may not be so many Sundays left for the Washington Redskins. They are a veteran team brimming with pride and character, and this galling loss will chill their spirits through a long winter of discontent.